In the last video on this tank, we looked at the build process and the thoughts that went into the design. This was the state of the tank as we left it then. Now it's 1 month later. How's everyone doing? What's growing well and what's dying off? We'll get caught up in this update video. Back then, the fish were healthy, the tank was clean and free from algae, and the first submerged form leaves were appearing on the new Rotala. Fast forward 1 month later, and wow, the plants have really taken off and grown in quite nicely. The overall color of the tank has gotten a lot less green, more into the pinks and oranges. It's not quite as vibrant as you get with CO2 injection, but still I think it looks really natural and healthy. We're making good progress, but there's still a long way to go. I've been dealing with some algae issues in particular. You can see there's a lot of green spot algae, especially on the left wall. The plants have also been dealing with this gray staghorn type algae, which started on the plants, the Rotalas and the Hydrocotyle, that I inherited from the previous owner of the tank. It's all relatively contained though, so I'll just soon treat it with Flourish XL, and maybe you can catch that in a future video. The plants are growing in nice and thick though. In fact, I've even trimmed a few of the stalks of Rotala to put in my new tank that you'll see coming up soon. The Monte Carlo, slowly but surely, is forming a nice carpet. It's actually kind of funny how it grows. I noticed that the original leaves of the Monte Carlo were really big, and they all melted back, and out came these nice, pretty little leaves, fresh and green all along the stalks, and it sent out lots of runners. There's a bare spot in the left where you can see Poppy, our Betta, swimming around. That's because I got some Hydrocotyle tripartita Japan, the little 4-leaf clover plant, from the previous owner of the tank, and he only gave me like a tiny amount, so I put the one little sprig in there to hopefully grow and spread out. And yeah, look, you can see it's actually formed quite a bit. Still not quite covering, but I didn't want to put the Monte Carlo to outcompete that plant. The AR Mini is looking really nice, growing in the center. Yeah, I really am pleased with its growth. The leaves have actually got a lot of the green spot algae on them, but I think I'm just going to wait for the new leaves to form and the algae covered leaves to die off or get absorbed. And I'm not too worried about it right now. And I think that the tallest plant is on the right side, that Myriophyllum. It just looks awesome. I kind of like the internodal distance, that's the spacing between the whorls of the leaves. I like that kind of a little bit bigger distance. You can see it's all separated, it looks just feathery and fine and really, really elegant. I added this one Neocaridina for a little bit of algae control from one of my new projects actually. He's doing really good. He ate the brown algae that appeared on the filter outflow. Not doing much for green spot though. I also found this cool black shrimp. And there was another red one, but I couldn't get a video of it. It's really cool. They must have actually come with the soil from the old tank, even though the tank was drained. All 5 chili Rasboras are growing and doing really well. Now that the plants are grown, they have some cover, which is good because they're said to be sensitive to light. That about does it for this video. As you can see, especially with regards to algae, I've decided to take kind of a more hands-off approach. I do perform maintenance on the tank. I started doing water changes weekly, but now I'm doing it once every 2 weeks about. And soon I might, scrub a little bit harder on the algae. But I think that because we had a proper setup from the beginning, with sustainable design, easy plants that worked with our conditions, I'm not too worried about anything going disastrously wrong. So until next time, take care.